Oh my god, it's been forever since I've uploaded a Wi-Fi battle. I think it's certainly been a decent amount of time. I haven't really had any material that I've been proud of, so I'd much rather just try to get some good material as opposed to uploading like a shitty 5-minute battle. That doesn't fly in my books, which is why I decided to stream yesterday, get a couple of games, and by a couple I mean literally 2. So I'm gonna have to do some more battles later on in the week, or some showdown or something. I really haven't decided yet, but this is what I got, and I figure I'll go with it. So it was against a guy by the name of Iceshard1, and we'll just jump right into it. So lead off with Staraptor. It's a Scarf Staraptor. It's a reckless Staraptor, meaning it's gonna hurt if it goes for Brave Bird, or if I'm running Double Edge, which I'm not, but I'm running Brave Bird because it is wonderfully amazing. But I'm not going to go for it right off the bat because that Politoed is more than likely defensive. Just based on the U-turn damage, I can definitely confirm that instead of being like a choice, choice Specs or choice Scarf, something of the sort. But I figure I might as well U-turn out into my Starmie because I know if it goes for the Scald, Starmie can take it. If it goes for the Ice Beam, Starmie can take it. If it goes for the Toxic, which they have sometimes, Starmie can take it. The only weird thing I think that would have really caught me off guard is an HP Electric, but honestly, right off the first turn, I don't anticipate that being a thing to happen. So he ends up going into Porygon 2. The one thing that I was a little surprised about is that it's a download one, not a trace one, so kind of interesting, I guess. But get a para off the T-Bolt. I haven't had this happen in like a couple months, and it's off of the first one too. I guess just the hacks from the tournament in general is kind of rubbing off in some of my stream games, because I think in one of my games I got a crit right on the first turn. Fairly important crit. I don't remember if I ended up backing up the game or not, but just something to talk about. So, because he didn't get the special attack download, this Tri-Attack doesn't hurt as bad, and I'm really tempted right here to end up predicting, I think I wanted to go for the T-Bolt again, I went for the Surf the first time. I went for the T-Bolt expecting his Politoed to come back in to take the hit. He ends up getting fully paralyzed on this turn. I'm going to say that definitely mattered because he was probably just going to end up recovering this off. I end up dying to Toxic damage, which is just actually pretty fortunate. Gives me a nice switch into my Staraptor. And I get to go for a Brave Bird to take it out because I know nothing on his team really wants to take a Brave Bird, nor does it really want to switch in on it. So Porygon 2's down. The best thing that he would probably have to take a Brave Bird is his Dragonite, but it's honestly, I'm not going to stay in on it while it comes in fresh and, full on HP with the multi-scale. It's not going to do that much. So I just end up switching out, decide to go into my own Dragonite because I know multi-scale is a thing. I do have a Choice Banded one, so assuming he's running one of the slower rain variants that I've seen from time to time, I should be able to outspeed him because I think I'm running a Jolly Choice Banded one, or this was, I don't know, it could have been a Speed Tie, to be honest, but it is a Choice Banded Outrage. Yeah, and on top of that, he had Life Orb, so his multi-scale was broken. A little bit of overkill on that one, but honestly, it was the only thing I had to, just destroy a D-Knight in one shot. So, might as well go for another Outrage because I'm locked into it. I really don't have much of a choice just because I have the Choice Band, and, well, even if I didn't have the Choice Band, I would still be locked in on Outrage. And look at that roll! Oh my god, could I have one-shot? I honestly do not know. I feel like that's an Adamant D-Knight, not a Jolly one now that I mention it. So maybe he wasn't running max speed or it was a Speed Tie. I don't know, but I'm really disappointed by the fact I did 360 damage, not 364. Because now he gets a layer of Toxic Spikes up. Not that it really ends up mattering in the long run, but it's just a little disappointing. So, end up going out into my Alakazam just because, I have the Sash. I'm not really worried about anything he's going to go for. And my Vegas is lagging horribly. I cannot tell what is going on my screen at all. Thank you. Okay. I don't know what that was about. But he ends up protecting. I'm not going to take any damage from this at all. I'm also fully aware of the fact that he has a Haunch Crow. And I do have the HP Ice. Now, I think the HP Ice is probably the better play, thinking about it, because Focus Blast, I believe, would have done a little bit less, and it probably would have missed, judging me, because I missed a lot of Fire Blast that day. But go for an HP Ice, and it does a decent amount to it, but I don't really want to stay in on this thing, just because, Sucker Punch is such a common thing, and I might as well go out into my Dragonite. If he decided to predict that and go for Brave Bird, that's okay, but the Sucker Punch was kind of obvious. It's his main thing to deal with it, and I figure I might as well go for an Extreme Speed because that does out-prioritize Sucker Punch, and because I'm more than likely faster, I would have just ended up winning, that priority game just based on that fact that I'm faster anyways. So if I went for priority move and he went for priority move, even if it wasn't E-Speed and I had I don't know, Aqua Jet, if they do get Aqua Jet, that's a thing. So I saw the Blastoise on the team preview, and I thought his Tentacruel was going to be a spinner and his Blastoise is going to be a Scarf Water Spout user, which is why I decided to stay in it and continually E-Speed. But it turns out he just has 2 rapid spinners, I think. I don't necessarily understand that, nor do I agree with it, but that's your team. You can do what you want. 2 rapid spinners, that's cool, that's fine. I think he had Rain Dish on both of those. Does he? I don't know. I don't think he does. I think we would have seen it on that turn. Anyways, end up dying thanks to a crit and a burn, but I get to go out into this Breloom that I've really been wanting to try for some time. It is a Poison Heal one, and it's just mono attacking with the Spore and the Leech Seed and whatnot. So this middle segment is kind of annoying. I honestly don't know why I didn't speed it up, but it gives me an opportunity to talk to you guys and actually make this seem like it's a quality video. I think it's an okay match, which is why I'm showing it to you guys today. But Breloom is doing the biz, where it just sets up the sub and it gets Leech Seed recovery and, you know, Poison Heal recovery, that whole thing. There's going to be a lot of after turn effects going on thanks to Rain Dish and Black Sludge and Poison Heal. And oh my god, look at all the after turn effects. But ends up waking up, going for a Scald. I really don't think it's going to do that much, nor does it matter because I already have his status condition in the first place. Cannot be burned. I can, however, Leech Seed him because of the fact that he has Rain Dish and not Liquid Ooze, so I can get some of that HP, I think almost exactly the amount that he's gaining back. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. He should go down to 224 off of this Leech Seed. Or 223, that's some interesting rounding. Okay, I'll take it. You know what? That's fine. So, Scald not going to do that much. I can go for another Spore. I can go ahead and set up another sub. I'm really confused as to why he's still staying in. I mean, I know his Dragonite is dead, but this is just not really I guess he just wanted this thing as sleep fodder. Still kind of confused because, I mean, that Tentacle can't do anything. Probably would have seen Ice Beam by now, but the fact that we haven't seen it is just like, oh, okay. So I think I can either set up a sub here or go for the Focus Punch. And as you can see, I'm basically making subs for free. And I can just go ahead and, I believe, go for a Focus Punch immediately after this. Now, something that I've never actually experienced, or if I have, I really don't remember it, but I'd always wondered whether or not Focus Punch out-prioritizes Roar. And it turns out it does, because I get to go for my Focus Punch before he lands it, and it turns out he takes the hit before he ends up phasing me out, which is honestly okay. My Breloom is still at a good amount of HP. I put the Tentacruel to sleep. I got a huge dent off in Blastoise. And on top of that, I don't have to fear the fact that it's Scarfed or anything of the sort, and I can just take it out with a Psychic Clean from my Alakazam, which got phased in. So that's not bad. I'm actually pretty okay with that. So still staying in with my Alakazam, and he's got his Politoed here, which is still at a pretty full amount of HP. I'm suspecting that he's a defensive variant, not a special defensive variant, so I figure I might as well go for a Psychic, or maybe just overestimating Staraptor in general. I don't know, but go for a Psychic just to make it easier to take out. I honestly don't think I need Alakazam for anything else at this point, especially because his sash has been broken. So I should just be able to go into Staraptor and just destroy everything with Brave Bird at this point. Reckless Brave Bird off of what I think is an Adamant Staraptor hurts really bad. And I know I'm a neutral speed nature, but I'm Choice Scarfed, and that's not too bad. I still outspeed base 80, I believe, positive nature Choice Scarf users. So I'm not sure if it's the same story with 85, but hey, you know what? Might as well just go for it. Fuck it. So Tentacruel's still asleep, and I can just go for a Brave Bird right here, take this thing out as well. Fizzy Stardust, I am taking your Credo and just putting it to work. So Politoed dies to a Brave Bird, Tentacruel dies to a Brave Bird. I believe that is the end of the game. So Staraptor cleaning up what was an interesting and otherwise anticlimactic game, I suppose. Did I even use my Volcarona? I wasn't even paying attention. Whatever. That was a match. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you're more than welcome. Leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe, and do your thing. Yeah, I still have to get some more battles and whatnot, TCGO things. I'm just really low on video material lately. But to be fair, between E3 and Animal Crossing and just everything else, I'm a busy guy this week, and I got stuff to watch, and basically tears me away from the computer at times. So I'm doing my best here. I'm sorry if I don't stick to the schedule normally, but in case you're not filled in on the schedule, it is Wi-Fi battles Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if and when I do have material. and time. Tuesday, Thursday will be TCGO, and LP episodes are Monday, Friday. Any other video will just fall in the gaps. So I figured I'd fill in the new subscribers, however many of them there happen to be. Anyways, what? That's it? That's it. I'm really bad with these video conclusions. You'd think after like 500 something of them, I would come up with a stellar way to end it, but I haven't. So that's just some real talk. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.